bought for just £72,000 BR project in South Wales. We've just completed the purchase of the property for a client. So we're going to start the refurb now. We've just started the actual rip out for it. Let's show you the project, the numbers. Let's get into it. So the client for this particular project is from London. They have about £100,000 they want to build a portfolio with in South Wales. They reached out to us via social media. They booked in a call with us. We had a call and we can really help them in building their portfolio for them, recycling the cash, using the BR method with properties just like this, where we recycle their capital to build a portfolio. So as you can tell, for this particular project, we're just about to finish the actual rip out and the renovation now. We're about 3 days into it. Obviously, the people you can see on the video, not minus the young child, are part of the refurb team. So just currently finished the kitchen and bathroom rip out, taking the wallpaper off the actual walls themselves, and well, the rip out will be done within about a day now, so we can crack on with the rest of it. As you can tell, all the wallpaper's been taken off. You've got the brand new boiler there, that's actually brand new already, we didn't have to change that. Because it's a 2-bed property, we're going to actually replace the kitchen bathroom, but there's no need to add any bedrooms on this one. There was enough equity from day one at the discount of purchase to actually mean we can recycle the capital quite well. So the client's very happy with it. It's only going to be about an 8 to 10 week renovation in this one because it's not a full renovation. So we're really happy with the progress so far. So yeah, client's very happy and we give them regular updates. In fact, once per week we talk to them to make sure they're happy with the progress of said project. So guys, bought for £72,000, refurb for £22,500, GDV of about 110. So it's almost a full refurb. We've got a great cameraman on the go here. We're basically just ripping this one out at the moment. We're about a week into the refurb. The rented income once renovated, we expect to be around about £750, £800 per calendar month. So the return investment for this one is about 18%. Really happy with this. Client lives quite a few hours away. I haven't even met him yet, but we're going to meet him next week, hopefully. And if you like videos like this, give us a follow. But how far do we go with this? Let's go upstairs. You feeling confident?
Yeah.
Yeah? Yeah, it goes all freaky. Love it. So as you can tell, we're currently taking off the wallpaper, which is an absolute headache. It's a 2-bed property in South Wales. He's posing. No, follows me. But basically just ripping off the wallpaper, and then once it's done, we're going to plaster, do the flooring, paint throughout, kitchen, bathroom. So hopefully you can see me with all the bushes, but probably not. But if you can, I was going to say, this is a pre-refurb video. So we just completed on the purchase of this one, as you can tell. We're going to be carrying out a refurb for the next probably about 8 to 10 weeks. It's quite a small refurb. So that includes the kitchen, bathroom, painting, cosmetics, plastering and flooring. So very, very basic full refurb for us. Well, less than a full refurb, should I say. So check out our channel in probably about 8 weeks where you'll see the post-refurb condition and see exactly what we do with them. So obviously this is the garden. And this is quite a short and sweet video in terms of this project, context on it. Obviously bought for £72,000. The refurb on this one is about 23.5k. And that includes quote, contingency and project management. This client doesn't live in South Wales. They live quite far away. So this is another one of our clients who lives over, let's say 2-3 hours away, who's bought an investment property in South Wales. We've sourced the property for them, helped with company setup, limited company. And if you want to know about limited companies, then we'll make a video for that separately and the tax benefits of doing that. So we found the property for them. We're just about to do the renovation for them. I'm probably going to meet the client in about a week, but I've never actually met him. So I'd say probably over half our clients I've never even met, which shows you how remote all this is, and where we literally build people's portfolios totally remotely, whether they're from London, whether they're from outside the UK. We've got a lot in Netherlands, Germany, Asia, America at the moment. So you can do this totally remotely if you want to build a portfolio. The sort of numbers on this one, so it's bought for £72,000, refurb is 23.5k expected. The GDV, so the value of the property once renovated, we expect to be over about £110,000, £120,000. The rental income about £750. So when you've got all these figures coming together as a cash purchase, the clients put about 100k into this one, give or take. So they start with a pot of 100k, they chucked into the property. That includes the purchase, refurb, solicitor fees, stamp duty, hour fees, everything. So their all-in cost is around about 100k, so they're very happy with that. And it means their return on investment is over 18%. So these are very strong returns, and you can build a cash flowing asset. And the actual equity post-refurb on this, we expect to be around about £25,000. So really healthy profit margins, really healthy cash flow equity, even the cash flow element. We expect this one to cash flow net. So that's after all costs, management, maintenance, about £250 a month. once we've renovated it. So obviously the whole idea of this is we can find a property, do the renovation for the client, we help them with the refinance, they can pull most of their money back out. This is obviously a buy, renovate, refinance model property project. So when they come to refinance, pull most of the money back out, we get it rented out for them, and then they can enjoy cash for an asset, which is going to get a great returns and go from there. Now, I had a chat with another client yesterday about this, and one of the fundamental flaws with people's thinking with these is short-term fixes. So this whole project is a cash flowing asset which has equity and cash flow, but the whole point of doing said project is to build long-term wealth. The whole point of doing these properties is not to get a quick fix, to quit your job in 12 months or something. The whole point of doing these projects is so that you can build generational wealth. And a lot of people, for context, create companies, limited companies, build a portfolio into the company, and then literally in 10, 20, 30 years, or even 10 years, they've got a substantial portfolio in that company which they can then pass on to their kids. And I had a great chat with someone from Poole down south 2 days ago on this, where they literally want to do exactly this. They want to build a portfolio which they can in 10 years time pass that on to their children, where they've got a cash flow in business from the cash flow, and they've got the equity in it, which means they can pull the equity back out if they wanted to. And it really does indicate and highlight the importance of having a long-term mindset of property, because there's no point in doing one of these. There's no point of just doing one single buy-to-let and then be like, okay, well, now I've got a bit of income in the background. You have to build a business from this. And when I say build a business, I mean literally build a cash flow in business that has equity that you can pass on to your kids, or even sell it, make the profits. But the whole point of see it as a business. A lot of people reach out to us for this, where like they see on social media about buying houses and all this. The healthy and smart way to look at this is long term, at least 5 years, if not 10 years. All of our clients, we have a 5-year plan with them, literally a 5-year guided plan. And it means that we can know where they stand now financially and goal-wise, and how can we get them to point B, which is in 5 years' time, X, Y, and Z. So for context, this other client, to do a bit of a story on this, came to us with 100K. They can save, actually came to us with about 250 grand. They can save about 50 grand a year, and they want to build a big portfolio through us. They live in south of England, about 6 hours away. We do it totally remotely. Now, you don't need 250 grand for this. You probably need at least 60 grand, if not 100 grand to start it, for context. So if you've got that sort of capital, I'll leave a link in the description of this video. I'll put a link, and that's a link to our website. On our website, you can book in a call with me. We can have a one-to-one conversation. I find out your position, your long-term goals, and how these could potentially help you. If you want to do flips, if you want to do buy and hold, if you want to do fixed returns, book in a call with me and we'll go from there, and I can help with all that. I've been doing this for about 8 years now. It's literally what I do every single day. This is a Saturday now, to give context. But long story short, that client has got 250, they want to save 50 grand per year, and they can just keep recycling the capital and keep building this, and then build a substantial portfolio and never even have to visit. They want to visit, and I love meeting clients one-to-one. I just met a client about 10 minutes ago from London who's just come down to South Wales for the day, just to say hello, because he's going to do a flip with us shortly. And yeah, it's exactly the same principle. We literally find it, do the renovation remotely, and it's all trust building. So yes, that's my absolute ramble for you guys. Sorry, it's a bit of a ramble, but yeah, this is the garden. So I'm going to do a little bit of a context video on this in terms of the rundown, but this is just more of a brief project breakdown for you in terms of numbers and everything. But this is just a one single project in a multitude of what we do, because we do about 6 to 8 of these projects a month, give or take. So it's kind of our bread and butter. So if you want to book in a call, then just check the link in the description to the website. If you want to subscribe. If you want to comment, anything you want to see. If you want any educational videos as well, if you want to find out more about something to do with property, if you want to find out something that you're not too sure of, you want a real or short form or long form video on it, comment in the comments kind of what topic you want to talk about, and I always read the comments, so I reply to it directly myself. And yeah, hope you guys are all good, and hopefully connect with you guys and go from there. I've really absolutely rambled on this, so I hope it makes sense, but that's the project for you guys.